Good afternoon, I'm Kim Baez. She reformed Florida's dismal education system. Now she is facing the same challenge here in New Mexico. Today we spoke with Governor Martinez's nominee for Secretary of Public Education. Here's Jeff.
Kim, a recent report of state education ranked New Mexico's K-12 education achievement 50th out of all states. But with deep budget cuts affecting education, Secretary-elect Hannah Skandera thinks she might have some solutions.
Budget cuts are always hard, but they force us to ask tough questions. And really what they force us to ask is, what is our return on our investment?
With roughly $80 million expected to be cut from schools next year, Secretary-elect Hannah Skandera wants to see more emphasis placed on results in the classroom, despite the lack of funding.
I hope we keep our conversation and a laser-like focus on our students and the return on our investment first and foremost. We need to measure our return based on outcomes. So what I mean by outcomes is progress and learning.
Governor Susana Martinez and the Legislative Finance Committee have proposed a 3% cut to public education. Some lawmakers have recommended school districts absorb half of that by putting more oversight in the hands of the state. But Skandera says that might be difficult.
There is a 1.5% expectation to cut bureaucracy in our schools. I've been asked to find a 20% cut at the Public Education Department.
But the governor and lawmakers agree the cuts cannot come from the classroom.
How do you ensure that, the cuts happen at an administrative level and not here in a classroom?
I believe that's going to take a partnership between districts, and I certainly would love to work with them to look at how do we do this and do it well.
One thing that has been recommended for more cost savings is combining the public education department with higher education. Secretary-designate Skandera said that decision is up to the legislature. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. Now, educators, parents, and others plan to rally at the state capitol next week to oppose budget cuts to public schools. The rally is scheduled for Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock. That is the day before the legislature convenes.